HamRadioConcepts presents another exciting amateur radio video, keeping ham radio operators informed with a thorough look at the new products. Now, here's your host, Eric, KJ4YZI.
Hey everyone, Eric, HamRadioConcepts, and I want to show you how bad this looks and how good it's going to look afterwards. My wife's been yelling at me because I come up with some weird contraption to keep the coax going through my window and trying to insulate it so we don't lose the AC. And my wife is recording, so now she's happy that I'm finally taking care of it. And I got what I want to show you is I got the MFJ-4602 window feed-through panel. And basically, this will go, when you cut it to size, will go in the window frame, and then all your coax will plug into here and in on the back side, and you can close the window on it. If you see here, the panel actually has three coax barrels here, and then two ceramic balanced line feed-throughs, a random wire feed-through, and a ground point. You'll notice that the feed-through panel is offset. It's not centered, because if you have a high window lip on the window, you can actually flip it over and make up the couple inches on the bottom, and the writing is the same on both sides. As well as you can flip it this way, so if your shack is coming in on this side, you can have the panel here, or you can flip it over to get it lower, or you can flip it over this way. So if your panel is on the right side, if your shack's on the right side. What I'm going to use to measure it is my antenna. If you look at the video I made on a loop antenna, and we use this as an antenna, and of course, like Jan said, it still works as a tape measure. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the tape measure and measure on the inside of the window track to get the proper dimensions to cut this. Once I cut it, it does come with weather stripping that I'll put around the outside so that when I close the window on it, it's got a nice tight seal. And the wife will be happy. The landlord doesn't want any more holes drilled. I can't drill any more holes here in a rented house. So if you're in an apartment or a rental, this is going to be perfect for you. So let me cut this down and we'll take this out and show you what it looks like. So I got it cut 35.5 inches. I have the weather stripping. I'm going to peel the sticker off and I'm going to wrap it all the way around so I have a really tight fit. All right, so with all the weather stripping on here, it's got self-adhesive on. Sticky tape on one side. I have the whole window mount ready to go in with the weather stripping. And I forgot to mention, this is made out of cedar. So this will be good in the weather for a long time. I live in Florida, and weather is the worst thing for stuff like this. So the cedar should do a pretty good job at durability. Alright, so there you have it. Cut to length. The weather stripping, nice and tight seal on there. And you'll see I have now my coax going to my vertical back there, my one going to my HF wire up top, and my big coax going to the dual band antenna up top here on the pole, and my ground. The ground is going here, right to ground. That's what a way to do it. It looks a lot better. And if you have to, they have different models that have pass-throughs for rotor cables, so you can slide them over and put the whole rotor barrel right through there without having to cut any wires. And they got weather sealing as well, and some other coax ports. If you had to, I guess you can take this bulkhead out and put a N connector if you have something that uses N. But overall, there you have it. So the wife is happy, and that's it. So next up is getting a new desk in the shack. So thanks for watching. HamRadioConcepts 7.3.
Job well done. Thank you, honey.
This has been another exciting amateur radio video presented by HamRadioConcepts. Subscribe today on YouTube. Search HamRadioConcepts, all one word.